And unfortunately, shout out to Cobbs.
Jash.
Yo, shout out to one of my followers, Cobbs Games. I love you, dude, but I don't know what you're doing to get banned in Spooky's chat. So play nicely and follow the rules.
I can unban him wherever it is. Sometimes what happens is there's a bot that will ban certain types of spam or whatever, but that's usually only a temp ban.
Yeah,
what username was it?
Cobbs Games, from what I'm seeing here, says that he had typed in a first message in chat as lol, LOL, nothing crazy. And
I think he typed a bunch of periods after. That's what it was.
Okay.
So the spam filter got him for the periods. I can unban him. What was the username again?
Cobbs Games. COBBS Games.
Okay.
Let's see if he's banned. Cobbs is going to work to get you unbanned. Hashtag free Cobbs.
Free Cobbs.
There it is. Spooky freeing them all.
All right. And on to the next match, guys. So we got Jash up against MintyFlesh.
Ooh, now this should be interesting.
Lots of zoning right off the bat.
Lots of zoning, but at the same point, as we had spoken about earlier, when two zoning characters face off and they have to get a little bit more disrespectful and less wall-oriented, these are the players that come to mind. Jash and Minty are the most non-conventional, wild, close-quarters combat, projectile-oriented mains.
And I think Jash actually was one of the people to really, at least in Smash, start using that style.
Yes, most certainly. I'll never forget playing him in Brawl.
Like
no.
To this day, as godlike as MJG was, nobody
had
Jash's style.
But that's what it was. It was just that real wild choicing. Those option selects from Jash.
Yeah.
But right as we see here, Minty still getting what's his in the match. Very close right now is Jash, for once having his walls questioned. Cannot say it in any other fashion. We got them lemon heads out right now.
Yeah, and the lemons definitely do work. The ability to jump while you're doing them changes the game dramatically.
Yes, most certainly. Now, this should be interesting because while Toon Link might be a little bit better attacking on that percent, Mega Man is definitely better at getting those kills.
Oh, yeah, that up smash is going to do work.
That up smash in that back air. And good DI.
And actually, Toon Link, while he does have, like, back throw, from what I understand, kills very well. And he has some very clutch kill moves like F smash. Kills ridiculously early, but those take very hard reads because it's a tether grab and a very committed smash attack. So, while I would say that, you know, Mega Man's is better kill options in general, I would not rest on Jash.
Don't sleep on him. And
Look
right there,
back throw.
And that's one thing that I have grown to understand is a little bit of a slept-on concept is that Toon Link's back throw is actually very potent.
Yeah, man, it's on some like Nest stuff.
Yeah, exactly. Ooh, but Minty getting what was his, got the spacing correct, and definitely nailed that bear. Exactly. Give me that.
And it's so funny watching Jash do traps that, like, I've seen him do before in Brawl.
And that's it. That's the craziest part is that's what's blown my mind. This is, like, crazier than Brawl because the bombs are so much more ridiculous now with the way you can just gain so much extra from them.
But those lemons really forcing Jash to, like, think about when he can pull his items. But he's doing a great job at just managing to pick his spots, throw his projectiles in, and deal with Minty's ridiculous zoning game.
Yes. And what's very interesting here is Jash also very well aware of what it means to hold on to Minty's Saw Blade.
Yeah.
So very interesting to see not only two players who are so good in the projectile game, but who are so well knowledgeable in the projectile game.
And the item game,
yes,
since we're going to get into the Saw Blade
exactly.
and the bomb. Woo, Minty trying to just raw DP him. Definitely not a good choice, though.
Unfortunately, no, especially with Jash only being...
Ooh.
No, and Mega Man got that weight, though.
Got a little weight.
Clearly not sponsored by Weight Watchers. Man got a cupcake muffin top going on. Struggling. Looking like that Street Fighter X Tekken Mega Man real quick.
Oh, my God. That Mega Man looks so ugly. All right. Back to the...
Yep.
Minty's just trying to... Oh, that's it.
And right there, Jash with that hard read. So Minty going to need to reevaluate and see what he can do to find the holes in that freaking wall because Jash is looking like a fortress.
Speaking of Jash, I'm sorry, it's just so funny seeing him come up here in here looking like Lex Luthor with this.
Yo, we all said it today. The style is so real, for God's sake. I mean, the man's rocking a scarf like he's a businessman, and he's got the leather on. And look at the face. He's like, don't talk about my jacket.
Because no, but I remember he used to like pop off and really get like upset or hyped over bad. And
yes.
He's like cold-faced killer now. It's like how 5-6 years will change a person.
Well, and also how to remove a Meta Knight will stop making you hate the world.
Yeah. He was one of the most Meta Knight hate people like you'll
well,
ever
and for,
see.
I mean, sadly enough, good reason. I mean, he was dominant barring that character.
Yeah,
so I
Toon
definitely can understand the frustration because it wasn't even like a lol get better. It was like a yeah, that's just a bad matchup and there's no running
and I'm
from
playing
it.
anti.
Yeah, exactly. Every freaking friendly or every local.
Back to the set. Back to the set real quick.
Yes, most certainly. And right now, yet again, FD, not a surprise to see as we see more from these projectile monsters right now.
I like that crash bomb from Minty there. It didn't work, but it just added some good pressure. I think that's why Minty picked this stage. He can add some more projectile zoning and attack on that damage. Ooh.
Right now, Jash, though.
That up B definitely has some nice range on it.
And Jash
Nair
definitely
one to dash attack.
Showing the signs
Up air.
of like just sheer Mega Man knowledge right now. You see it in the spacing, you see it in the response to the
I
projectiles.
play Ninja Link, bruh.
Yep, exactly.
Surprised Ninja. I'm surprised I don't see Ninja Link like in the shadows, like watching, like. Wah.
Yeah, I was gonna say. I mean, I know he is in the building,
Whoa.
but. Oh, and there's the first F smash from Minty, as you were waiting to see.
Yeah, man. That move is ridiculous as far as
even
like
on non-charges,
yeah.
dude. You talk about getting oh man,
kills.
now,
Jash trying to convert off that bomb.
Yeah. And Minty needs to be careful, opting for some of those up smash reads, but unfortunately putting himself in a rough position.
At this percent, it's not worth it.
A little disrespect.
Honestly, I don't blame him. He's down like double the percent that Jash has right now.
And as we know, too, Mega Man with Rage is real. So that hard knuckle definitely could have killed.
Oh, yeah.
But here we see Jash closing out first stock yet again. And, man, his playstyle seems to be getting the better of so many of the different high-level players we have right now.
Definitely. And I can see Minty, while he's like, woo!
Cute follow-up.
He's definitely adapting to Jash. I feel like his style, well, that was ridiculous.
And right there, the man gives you more to work with as we see not only a single bear, but a
Maybe
second
I should
bear.
not talk, but I was going to say I feel like he's a little bit too grab-happy versus a character that's not really shielding, but just throwing stuff, just chucking projectiles. Look at how often do you see Jash shield? He's like, I'm gonna just throw a bomb at you.
Yeah, and I was gonna say Jash loves when you shield nonetheless too, which is the scariest part. He's like, I don't shield, you shield. Like that is not how this works.
Minty landing these DPs now though. Ooh, conditioning into a grab. We can get some follow-ups. Back air one misses the grab. Jash regaining stage control though and putting Minty pretty close to death percent, but this is pretty even game.
And there we go.
Just items.
Just like and no percents being exchanged. Just full on like, nah, forget that. Nah, forget that. Nah, forget
like, what
that.
do you even comment? Like, nobody even got hit by a lemon, man.
I was gonna say this is like when you see those videos of people shooting guns and all the bullets are just smashing together.
Oh
That's exactly what we got going on here right
like,
now.
How do you miss that much?
Shout outs to the Matrix. Like, ooh,
okay, backer.
Minty, that's going to potentially close it. And wow, there we go.
Nice. Very good presence of mind for MintyFlesh.
Most certainly.
IQ HQ team popping off a little bit.
Yeah, that's what it is. You know, we got the crew in the building. You got a whole bunch of IQ HQ hanging out over here. Got a lot of love for both sides because we know we got a lot of DA in the building.
Scouting.
And the funniest part is that even in this matchup, we have DA Jash versus X-Fire IQHQ MintyFlesh. But the funny part about it is that DA actually backs IQHQ to quite an extent, too. So while this is somewhat of a crew battle, they love us anyway, and it's nothing besides love between these two. So let's see what's going to happen. Exactly.
Wow,
so
awesome.
A lot of love for IQHQ, that is for sure.
Where's that leap of faith at this event?
Yeah, exactly right. New Jersey, where you at?
I think I'm the only person from Jersey here.
Probably. And I was going to say, it's a sad day right now because Jersey needs to be here. I'd love to see what they can bring to the table.
I'm looking for those days where, like, 200 people show up at the local and you're like, why is this happening?
Oh, man. Especially when it was, like, all in New York and New Jersey, and it was just an absolute ridiculously.
It was a mess.
Like, every time it
mess.
was so stacked, the seating was a nightmare.
The seating didn't matter. You just seated like top 8 and everybody else.
Exactly, just
try
like
and claw your way through, bro. Claw your way through.
Don't go to losers. Don't go to losers.
No.
Like that's
Otherwise
the rule of
it's
thumb.
a long trip.
And that's what we're seeing right now is neither one of these guys
want to just deal with
Nope,
that.
They ain't looking for that.
And you can see their projectile game has been pretty even this entire time. Just eye for eye, you know?
Yeah, and as we see here, you know, I throw yours, you throw mine. We're going to keep going back and forth here, but this has been nothing besides a residual damage fight, and Jash, I think, landing the first real blow that wasn't projectile-oriented in the fight with that back air.
And I think that conversion might really give him the upper edge unless Minty can land one of his like signature hard reads or DPs.
Most certainly, and that back air game still very strong, but Jash dominating stage control right now.
Uh-oh. Up smash.
And so good on the up smash follow-ups, too, every time. Just ruthless. There it is off the shield, the patented Jash.
Minty just trying to give himself some space. Not too much longer, and Jash will also be at kill percent, and then it'll be worth it for them to kind of go into some toe-to-toe fighting. But wow, reading that air dodge near the ledge.
Minty definitely adapting while making Jash look like he's having a hard time figuring it out, because it's the second time we've seen the weight on that bear. But as I say that, Jash making me eat my words and saying I could wait and get that fair nonetheless. Yup, we take those.
Oh my God, but Jash tacking on 36.
Oh, and this is going to potentially hurt as we see Minty coming forward. Oh,
that up smash was a little too preemptive.
And yes, a little too preemptive. And Jash, nonetheless, making a read on the play and getting that Z drop bomb to drop out and make sure that that up smash did not connect.
And something I've noticed that, once again, Minty definitely has grabbed a lot less. Like, that was a true combo, but, like, as far as from neutral is concerned, he's definitely made the adaptation necessary.
Oh, goodness, and how are you going to follow up there with a grab? How are you going to be that disrespectful? Like, you sit down, and then you go somewhere. That's what I told you.
Get down, get up.
Yep. Take a seat and then go to the principal's office. We've had enough of you.
Uh-oh. Okay. Missed the punish. Very fortunate for Minty, because that would have put him in a horrible position.
Exactly, and Jash just waiting slightly too long on that up smash, missing the opportunity.
Okay, nice pivot grab. Hard
This could be rough.
Oh! Doesn't wait for the air dodge that time.
Oh, Minty getting big time, and we're seeing a lot, and that's going to close it. Oh!
Wow. Just barely living.
And the venue, oh man, this is
nailed
by it. There it is.
Minty with the pop off.
And there it is. Unbelievable.
Another one of those tricky fall through the platform back airs. That's the second set today. Minty is one with that.
And right there, great showing of sportsmanship. Awesome stuff. Crazy closeout on that game. But IQHQ showing that lab time right now, and Minty with those wild back airs.
Woo. MintyFlesh, folks.
And
watch
it's
out.
so
He's
awesome.
Coming.
I just love seeing the life in the venue. Like, we're so used to the end of Brawl where there was such a sucked out soul of the game where everyone was so well aware. And you see it right there, the pop off from Minty, the crowd getting hyped, Jash with the smile. It's just such a different era of excitement about the game. And I love seeing that mindset and mentality throughout the winner and the loser of the game.
Oh, yeah.
You don't always get that. And IQHQ clearly squadding up in the building, as we see nonetheless, too.
Oh, yeah.
Dominating stream time.
Yeah, look at him. Not only commentating, but in the camera. Oh,
yep.
Some of the top 8 is already available. Vinny and Nixie will have to face off in winner semis. Okay. And MintyFlesh will be facing, I believe, the winner of the current match.
Okay, very interesting. So, yes. So we're going to update that tag and have IQHQ Minty added in there. But as of right now, you see it. It's definitely looking good. Now this is a run back from, I believe, the last, wasn't losers. What was it, winner semis the last time Vinny and Nixie played? Last Smash Attack? No, but I saw in the bracket, Vinny's fighting. What, it was winner semis? Okay, so I do have that correct. Winners finals? Oh, interesting, that's right.
You want to commentate, Max? Okay. I'm going to switch off with Doom real quick.
Okay. So Orion signing out. It's a pleasure
as always,
sir.
No problem, man. Thank you.
And we got Max signing in right now.